Hollywood Bets Kenilworth on this Tuesday. Hello everybody, hope you had a good weekend with the family, all enjoyed, relaxed and settled in as South African racing starts again this week. And we look forward to the card. Daryl Murray's with me. Had a good weekend with the Hollywood Bets Kenilworth meet on the weekend, tipping both jackpots and collecting something like 10 times your money. Hopefully you got some of that action. Remember, we're on 069 164 3272. That's our WhatsApp number. And the Betway QR code, which you'll see on your 240 DSTV screen as well. Use your mobile camera, hold it up to the QR code, and it takes you straight to the Betway website to open your account, if you haven't already done so. Favourite in the second is that horse from the Vaughan Marshall stable. Vaughan had a good weekend out in Maritzburg, and JP van der Merwe is riding Redford. It's 18-10 to win with the 5 Ruby King, who's 22-10, second favourite. And then Andrew Fortune's riding that horse Royal Light for Justin Snaith, who's at 33-10. Morning, Daryl.
Hi.
All good this morning?
Good in you, thanks.
Good. Bypots, let's go.
Clyde, Redford, look at his form lines. I mean, he's run beyond Richmond's Gold, who's odds on to win this weekend's gold medallion. Tag and Release, who went on to win the Winter Nursery Grade 3. And on a line through Tag and Release, he should have the beating of number 1. Your form line, right? Kalahari King.
Correct.
If you want to go wider, number 1's obviously the third choice. I backed him up with number 5, Ruby King. Now, if you watch his replay, he was travelling very sweetly behind runners, and he burst clear. From the 400 to the 200, he was clear. And he just came up very green in the later stages. Maybe with a more patient ride, he could be a lot more effective. And his form lines also worked out well. I think the second and the fourth place runners have won. So, yes, 5 and 11 in the opening leg.
Okay, 5 and 11 for Daryl in that bipot in the first leg. I just think the Royal Light form line is exceptionally strong. And, well, bipots, we should be all good. 480 Rand is what that costs. Let's get this maiden plate going. It's over 1,000 metres here, and the market this morning has got this horse rubbed at top of the boards at 14-10 that Andrew Fortune's riding for Justin Snaith. James Crawford's got that 7 Pitarack in here. Richard Ferree's taken the ride. It's trading at 2-1 as the second favourite, and the 3 Rashetu, Craig Zaki's ride, is at 33-10. Appears to be between the 3 of them. The rest you can get something like 8 or 10-1 and better, bar those 3. And they should battle this out, I would imagine.
Yes, now if you look at the betting last time out for Rab Dan, he drifted off the boards. He was returning from a rest. And he ran fair. I mean, Clyde, he ran behind Tag and Release, who's a lovely, lovely individual. Penultimate starter, we know that Red Spice went on to win the Richmond Cape Hope Nursery. So his form lines are very strong. He's my PA banker. In the bipod, I did include number 7, the filly Pitarack. Obviously, she's more exposed, but to date, she's certainly run her best race up the Kenilworth Straight without the blinkers. And with that 6 allowance, I'm expecting Richard to let her roll forward. Blue Lagoon herself just got touched off in a Class 5 next time out. So 9 from 7 for me, Clyde.
Okay, well, let's share the place accumulator with everybody now. The third race on the card. Get on your PAs. There it is. Banker 9 by 5 and 6, by 4 and 6, by 2 and 6, by 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, by 1 and 3, by 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're staying with the maidens. This is over 1,400 metres this time, and this morning on Tuesday morning, this was Scandalised Chad Little for Glenn Cotson. They're in good form, 15-10 favourite. Number 7, Red Light Lane, is at 7-2. 5 Before Sunshine, 4-1. 9-2-3, Giddy Up Grace, and then you can get 5-1 about the 2, Nicky's Law. Those are all the runners quoted, 10-1 bar those horses that we've just quoted. And I guess Scandalised is the horse to beat in the race.
Yeah, I think she's a bit skinny in the market. Yeah, she does hold number 5, Clyde, Before Sunrise on their last encounter, but now it's been stepped up to 1,400. I think Before Sunrise is going to love this step up. Scandalised the dam only won over 1,200, but the second dam stayed 1,800. The improver in my mind is number 4, Katuba. In her penultimate start, Clyde, it was an open maiden, and she gave the winner a lot of weight on that occasion because she didn't have a rating at that stage. Last time out, she just disappointed. But
Yeah.
Andre Stables come to form, the blinkers go on. She'll run a much improved race. But I like the look of number 5 over here, Before Sunrise. I think she does have bend experience. She's been to Durbanville, and she's always been staying on in her races. So I think the step up is what she's looking for. I'm going 5, 6, 4 in that order. The race doesn't stop there. You can see my pick 6 I've even included. Numbers 3 and 7. And if you want to go wider, you could look at numbers 2 and 8. But look at the perm at that stage already. 3,600 or 36 Rand for 1%, Clark.
Yeah, well, you're in good form at the moment. You're tipping them one by one, so we'll be taking some of that. Thank you for that. Daryl Marie's pick 6. Let's get on. 360 Rand for 10%. This is a B stakes now, and it's over 1,400 metres. Note that the 11 has come out on Tuesday morning, and this was King's Quest, top of the boards, who's priced up at 16 to 10. 7 Boogified is 5 to 1. 4 Please Be True is trading at 6s. The 2 Mane Manu is trading at 13 to 2, together with the 8 or so Heartthrob. 7 to 1, the 3 In a Timely Manner. 8 to 1, the 9 Chasing the Rainbow. And then 14 to 1 About Oliver, and so it goes. But I guess a bit of a trickier race, I would have thought, Daryl. Quite a few in here with a chance. Boogie
So
Five
14 to 1 Oliver.
Yeah, 14 to 1 Oliver. You like a bit of it?
Adam's flying.
Yeah, he's in a good form.
Aldo knows our source extremely well, Clyde. He's sat aboard him 3 times for a win, a second and a third.
Is this your first choice,
fourth.
Oliver?
Yeah, well, my second choice.
Ah.
My first choice is Please Be True. I'm playing against his favourite. I'm of the opinion he had it all his own way at Durbanville. Not sure what he beat of there, but he's a nice individual, but I'm playing to beat him. Please Be True now. What a lovely return last time out after a short break. He's not the most straightforward horse, neither is he honest, but I think Andrew's going to be a suitable jockey. He needs to be kid at this horse. He needs to be cuddled up, and things have to go his way for him to get it right. And I think Andrew's the right person. Handsome Prince, he's got that natural pace, and one would have expected him with the blinkers last time out to be on the front foot. But
Yes.
he came out sluggishly because of a bump. And I'm sure if Pierre Cornet Offer can get him into the race this time round, he's got a chance of challenging for top honours. I like Oliver. He's my second choice. Aldo loves him. Stables on song, and look at his course and distance form, Clyde. 9 goes for 1 win, 5 seconds. He's another one that just needs to be held up for a late dash.
Yeah.
So he'll certainly be doing his best work late. And I've also included Boogie Fires. So I've gone 3, 4, 5. No, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. We'll put that jackpot up now. Let's have a look at it. These jackpots have come well. We've tipped the last few, Daryl. So 4, 5, 6, 7 by 2 and 6 by 5, 7, 9, 10, 11 by 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Cost 240. Let's go to race 6 now. It's a class 5 over 1,800 metres. Note that 4 is out and 10 is out. So they've both been scratched, 4 and 10 not running. And the betting here, number 2, back in the fast lane, 5 to 2. Aldo de Meyer, Candice Bass team up. Second choice, 6 Special Glamour. Andre Nell gets Richard Ferree on. That doesn't normally happen. Richard Ferree's on Special Glamour, 5 to 2. 3 Baton Rouge is 3 to 1. And you can get 7 to 1, 8 to 1 and better about bar those. Does it end there, those top 3?
I just went the top 2. Now, Clyde, there's quite a bit of pace in this race. There's Baton Rouge, there's Double Dash, Special Glamour can push forward. So I think it's going to be run at a genuine pace, and that is ought to suit number 2 back in the fast lane. You spoiled the party for many last time out when beating Lark Song.
Yes.
And if you recall, the 2 of them hit the line and they were so far clear of the balance. And that's the reason why he got 6 pounds for that victory, because it was impressive. Lark Song obviously came out and franked that form. She won in the next start. And with the pace being on, I think he's going to be the finisher in the race. I have included the 4-year-old filly that you touched on. Richard takes the ride for Andre.
Yes.
And obviously he trains up the West Coast. And maybe his horses are slightly fitter than the other training centres.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. If
Well,
that's the
you think it
case,
doesn't
he's
rain
got an
there?
edge. Yes.
Don't you think it doesn't?
No, he's got different
Skip the rain.
tracks.
Oh, you
Got
got-
different tracks.
Yeah, you got all the weather surfaces I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this filly's actually been going the scenic route in her last couple of starts with the apprentices. So Jockey Strike, Richard, Peak Run, the Natural Danger, 2 back in the fast lane. 2 and 6. I'm not looking past them.
Okay, that's good enough. But let's get our next jackpot on then. Thank you, Daryl. We'll put that up for you. 2 and 6 has cost 180. 2 and 6 by 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. By 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. By 4, 5, 6. This is a class 5. They come back to the 1200, and there are 12 of them lining up at this point in time. All appears to be in order. And there's also Versicat's the favourite. Andrew Fortune for Justin Snaith, the 7 horse priced up at 5 to 2. 10 Avignon is 5 to 1. That's a horse I know you liked last time, Avignon. 11 Ozark 5s. 9 Fortune 1 7s, and then 10s and better about the balance. We're going back with the same horse.
I like him. I think the Apprentice rode him extremely well last time out. Pete Stables come to form. Loves a coursing distance. I'm sure he's going to be a factor over here, Clyde. If you like him, you have to respect Ozark. Although Ozark meets him on worse weight terms, I mean, Richard for his Jockey Strike. So take note, Richard had the choice of a few over here. And one of them has to be number 5, Prince of Tibet, who he rode last time out and ran a lovely race. So he's opted to go for Ozark, and you need to respect that. Prince of Tibet, not quite at his best up the Kenilworth Straight, but I think with the blinkers he's shown that he's back to form.
Yeah.
And the improvers have to be Versicat and Fortune 1. Now, Versicat's a 2-year-old. Last time out, Clyde, he actually pinged those gates, and he was up there and he showed a lot of tenacity in the latter stages. And Fortune 1's done nothing wrong as a gelding. So you need to go wide over here. I just hope I've got enough with them 5.
Yeah, so it's probably a field type race. 5, 7, 9, 10, 11 here in the doubles. And in the next race, we like 1 and 3. Let's go to this middle stakes now, and it's over 1,000 metres, a quick dash. There are 11 of them that go to the gate. The market's got them as follows. Flying Finley tops the boards for the Paul Reeve stable. Keegan DeMello's riding this. It's 7 to 2. 5, Demanding Dave, is 7 to 2. Been a bit of money for that, shortened from 5 to 1. So there's interest in Mike Stewart's horse here. 10, Magical Place, is priced up at 9 to 2. And then it's 11 to 2 about number 6, North Point, 7 to 1. And better about the balance. Some interest in Andrew Fortune's ride here.
Another race that's quite competitive, Clyde. I mean, Demanding Dave, Andrew and Demanding Dave are unbeaten together, 3 from 3. He does meet several at worse weight terms over here, but he's a lovely individual. Then you've got Flying Finley and Magical Place. I mean, they locked horns last time out. Obviously, Magical Place came to the fore, but he's 3 kgs worse off this time round. But he's 1 from 1 as a gelding, and maybe he was still in need of that comeback effort. Then you got Black Cheetah, who's been rested and gelded. And if you go back a few runs in his form line, you'll see he's 3 kgs better off with Demanding Day for a length and 3/4 beating. So I actually like the look of number 1 over here, Black Cheetah. Flying Finley's a runner. Gold Gaboski's a runner. Demanding Dave, North Point, and Magical Play. So yeah, very, very competitive.
Okay, maybe it is Black Cheetah. Let's take a look at what we're going to be doing now in this particular race with regards to our final bets. What is the plan? It's a 1 more double. So 1 and 3, Black Cheetah and Flying Finley into those horses at the back. Okay, this last one is a class 4. It's over 1,000 metres, and there are 11 of them here in the final race. We've got them as follows. Take That, top of the boards, priced up at 7 to 2 at the moment, the 6 horse. Number 3, All About Al, is 9 to 2. Number 4, Lyrical Gangster, 11 to 2. And the 5-horse Volgov is trading at 13-2. They got 8-1 and better about the balance. Couple of horses. I know you've gone 3 here at the back.
Yes.
Just remind us which 3
I'm
those
not
are.
4, 5, and 6, but I'm
4,
not
5, 6.
confident, Clyde. I've left out Street Outlaw, All About Owl. Sure. Don't know. Trailfinder. Clyde, start with the filly, the favourite. I'm a little bit surprised to see her at the top of the boards. The form line she beat last time out was moderate. But if you recall, pre-race comments were that she was going to be in need of that. And she's going to certainly strip fitter, and she's lightly raced, so she could still be ahead of the handicapper. You know, her brother started off his career in fine fashion, Makazole, and then lost the plot. So she's well related. Clyde, remember a few weeks ago, Muzi finished the meeting off for Andre Nel on a filly called Berry's Boogie.
Yes.
Maybe lightning can strike twice over here, because this horse has certainly found his straps and the pennies dropped. I think he's the one to beat. Lyrical Gangster, below par effort last time out, but he never quite got into it. And JP knows him extremely well. I think if he's up on the pace, he can potentially finish closer, if not reverse the form with Vologov. So for me, numbers 4 and 5, but I've got respect for the favourite. I'm going 5, 4, 6.
Okay, we've got it. 5, 4, 6. That's the plan in this particular event. Thanks, Daryl, for that. Use that in your trifectas, quartets, exactas. Takes care of the kennel with me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.